Wow. And I thought Logic came out swinging. What's up? Welcome back to Cynical Stain 77. I'm your random guy who loves about bitching about movies and music. Jackson Small. I can barely talk right now. Because I just got done listening to the latest album from Macklemore called Ben. This is his big comeback project after, well, how badly the last one failed. So, he's back to his old sound, he's back to, the stuff that actually got him famous in the first place. And I didn't really know what to expect going in because I hated that last album. I hated it so much. It was full of so much auto-tune garbage and Lil Yachty just being Lil Yachty. So, yeah, I didn't know what to expect going into this album, but, this album's damn great. No, it's not as good as The Heist. Nothing will probably ever top The Heist. That's one of the best albums probably of all time, at least for me. But this album is great. It is so close to perfect. So, let's not waste any time and get straight to the track breakdown, which looks like this. So let's go through it one by one. First up is Chant. This is probably my most surprising song off the album because I was expecting it to suck because it had Tones and I, the people that made the god-awful Dance Monkey. But I was surprised. Tones and I not only sounds great here, but Macklemore came out absolutely swinging. So, yeah, Chant's a great one. No Bad Days featuring Colette is also a great one. I also really love the detail of the music video of how he let his little daughter be the director. That was cute. And the song itself is great. Very positive, very upbeat. Really enjoy that one. Then there's Maniac featuring Windsor, which I really like because it really feels like an old school throwback. Like, you know how Bruno Mars likes to bring back nostalgia by trying to tap into certain decades of music through their sound? That's what Maniac is here on this album for Macklemore. And it works really well here. Like, just so good. Day You Die featuring Sarah Barthel of, what was it called? Phantom Gram. That's what it was called, Phantom Gram. A band I've never heard of. But this song's also really good. And Macklemore's on point. Heroes is a song that is just good, at least for me. I love the old-fashioned, super old school drill vibes with this rap one trying to be like a 90s 80s track, have that kind of production and kind of feel to it. And Macklemore is again on point, really riding the flows, really putting in some great punchlines. But that chorus was not the biggest fan of that. And then there's Lost in Some comes up with Jackson Lee Morgan. I think it's Lee Morgan, right? If I'm getting that wrong, I apologize, and please correct me in the comment section. This song's also really good, though. It's kind of just two different songs smashed together into one track. Like, that's a bit too apparent, but they're both really good. Faithful was another one I was a bit hesitant on because I am not a fan of NLA Choppa, so I didn't know what to expect going into this, but I got one of the best songs on the whole album. Like, this song is great, this song hits you in the heart, and this song is brutally realistic. Like, brutally so. It works so well. It's such a good song. Then there's Sorry featuring Livingston. Yeah, there's a lot of features on this album. And this song is also very good. I feel like Macklemore kind of falls back a bit, but it's not to the point of being detrimental to the entire song. And Livingston's vocals, oh man, they're so good. Then there's God's Will featuring Vic Dags II. It's another song where the guest vocalist really makes the whole track, and Macklemore, he puts in a good effort, it just doesn't quite work. But all that is nothing compared to what is by far the best song on the whole damn album. The one I knew I was gonna like as soon as I saw it on the track list, and the one I was the most excited to listen to out of this whole project. Taillights featuring Moray. Oh man, I love Moray. He has a great voice, he has a great flow, he has great writing. And here his voice just soars over this chorus. Like, it is so, so good. I don't think it's as good as his verse in My Life, but oh man, it's so good here. And of course, Macklemore. This is one of those songs where he puts in 110%, and it works really damn well. Yeah, Taillights is the best one on the album, and then Faithful was a very close second. And then I'd probably put Chant and Heroes in a tight number 3 spot. Wait, no, not Heroes. Sorry. I put Sorry in a tie with Chant for the number 3 spot. That being said, though, as you can see, this album is far from perfect, so let's dive into the other parts. Let's start with the okay stuff. First up is 1984. It's a song that really tries to capture like the vibe of that decade, the vibe of the 80s, but I don't know, it doesn't really quite work for me, but if it works for you, that's cool. I respect your opinion, and I'm glad you can get more out of it than me. And then Grime is also just fine. Like, I don't know, it just didn't really work for me, personally. Tears also didn't quite work, but it almost got there. And then I Know is probably the most frustrating track on the album because it's not bad, but it is so painfully average because Charlie on a Friday is putting 110% of his vocals. But again, Macklemore steps back a bit. And unlike some of the other tracks I put in the good list, this kind of just damages the whole song. And then I Need is the only one I can say is outright shit. That song's terrible. That song felt like leftovers from his last album. That's really it. Outside of that, I have pretty much nothing but positive things to say here. It is a damn good album. I really enjoyed a big chunk of it, and while there is a few that are okay and one that's just terrible, the rest is really good to great. Like, love this album. I'm surprised on how well it turned out. And yeah, it's probably going to be in my albums of the year, unless we end up getting a lot of 9s out of 10s this year, which, you know what, I'm all for. I want more great albums. Final verdict for this album, well, I kind of already spoiled it, didn't I? Shit. 9 out of 10. Easy 9 out of 10. What a comeback from Macklemore, and I'm excited to see what he does next. And like I said, the tracks you want to listen to the most are Taillights, Sorry, Chant, and Faithful featuring Annalie Chapa. Those are the 4 that you absolutely must listen to. Well, that's going to do it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And, we got a behemoth to deal with next, because, next up, we're tackling the massive 36-track album from Morgan Wallen. Oh boy. Okay. Well, see you for that review. Peace.